Some of the greatest things you will ever build will be built in silence. Not because you're not good enough to be seen, but because the world isn't ready yet. In a small apartment overlooking a noisy city, lived a young man named Daniel. Every morning he woke before sunrise, not because he had somewhere urgent to be, but because the quiet hours were the only place his dreams still felt possible. His life wasn't glamorous. No applause, no audience, no support, just a simple desk, an old laptop, and a dream that felt too heavy for one person to carry. The world around him moved fast, too fast. People posted achievements online. Friends celebrated milestones. Everyone seemed to be winning except him. Yet every night, after another day of being overlooked and underestimated, Daniel whispered a quiet promise to himself. I will build, even if nobody claps. Lesson 1. Progress that no one sees is still progress. First, Daniel worked in silence. He studied. He practiced. He built. He failed. He rebuilt. There were no likes, no praise, no recognition, and that silence hurt. But one morning, after months of unseen effort, he looked at something he'd created. A skill he had sharpened, a habit that had become effortless, a version of himself that was stronger and clearer. And he realized something. Growth doesn't need an audience. Seeds grow in darkness before they rise into light. Lesson 2. When you build alone, you build stronger. One afternoon, Daniel felt overwhelmed. The kind of exhaustion that makes your chest feel heavy. He wondered if he should just stop. Stop trying, stop pushing, stop hoping. But then he remembered something his grandmother once told him. When no one helps you, you learn how strong you are. So he continued, not because someone clapped for him, not because someone believed in him, but because he believed that the version of himself on the other side of the struggle was worth fighting for. There is a special kind of strength that is built only in silence. A quiet resilience formed when the world ignores you. Lesson 3. Success grows slowly, then all at once. Months passed. Daniel still had no crowd, no supporters, no validation, but little things started happening. His work became cleaner. His thinking became sharper. His confidence became calmer. His fear became smaller. People didn't notice the effort, but they started noticing the results. One day, someone told him, "You're so lucky." Daniel smiled gently because he knew luck is what effort looks like from far away. Lesson 4. Applause is temporary, discipline is forever. Then came the turning point. Daniel completed something he had been working on quietly for almost a year. A project built with patience, vulnerability, discipline, and heart. He shared it, not seeking applause but closure. This time, people clapped. But Daniel realized the applause didn't matter anymore. He had already won long before people noticed. He had built a new version of himself. Patient, grounded, consistent, unshakable. And that was the true reward. Final message. Build when nobody claps. You don't need recognition today. You don't need validation. You don't need permission. What you're building in silence will one day speak for you. And when it does, the world will call it overnight success. But you will know the truth. You grew on days nobody was watching. You persisted on days nobody believed. You built when nobody clapped. And that is where real greatness is born.